Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mile High Huddle here at Sports Illustrated. I am your host, Kim Becker, and joining me today is ESPN college football analyst Jim Mora Jr. Jim, thank you so much for taking the time today.
My pleasure, Kim.
Let's jump right into it. Obviously, the NFL draft is next month, so we are talking Broncos number 9 pick. Where do you think that this team should go? I mean, obviously, they have some holes to fill. On the defensive side, we have the whole quarterback situation going on here with Drew Lock and wondering if they should bring in a veteran or draft a new guy. So with the Denver Broncos sitting at that number 9 pick, Jim, where do you think they should go in this direction?
Well, I think they have a lot of options, which is a great thing for them because if they don't have conviction about a player to pick at number 9, I know there's going to be suitors making phone calls and saying, hey, listen, we want to move up. We have a need. Our player is there, whether it's the 49ers and Mac Jones or another team in Mac Jones or another team with someone that they really value, which could garner the Broncos additional draft picks either in the first round or later in the draft. If the Broncos have conviction about a player, then they're going to stay at number 9 and get him unless they think they can move down in a couple spots and still get that player. And, the two names that I look at are Mac Jones and Caleb Farley. So the quarterback from Alabama, I think it remains to be seen who Drew Lock is and what he's capable of. I don't know that he's gotten a fair shake yet in order to evaluate, what kind of prospect he is. I mean, he's been kind of thrown to the lions a little bit. And, I think he's a good player. But I think Mac Jones has a chance to be a really special player. I watched all of his games this year. I watched the games that he played last year when Tua was hurt. And I just see a special type of talent. I know he's been compared a little bit to a guy like Joe Montana. And you know what? I can see that comparison. He's a winner. He's a fiery competitor, yet he maintains poise. He can make all the throws on the field. There'll be those that argue, well, he had talent all over the place. He was protected. He had time to throw. All those things are true, but those things will be true in the NFL as well. He's going to have guys to throw to. He's going to be protected. It was the little things that I looked at, his ability to escape the rush, to move in the pocket, to get out of the pocket and make plays, to use his legs when he needed to get down and not take hits, to demonstrate toughness, to make accurate throws. Just because a wide receiver is wide open doesn't mean you're going to throw it accurately to him. And I also saw him throw intermediate routes that demonstrated timing, accuracy, precision, anticipation, and all those things you're looking for in a quarterback. So I still think he's a viable option there. But they could also trade and pick up another need, which is cornerback. And I think Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech is a guy that Vic would relish. I worked with Vic in a long time. I've known him almost my whole life. I know how much defense means to him, and having a corner like Caleb Farley that's physical, tough, big, can cover, can play man, can play zone, gives you a lot of options to do different things in coverage and do different things up front. He can match up man to man. So I think they've got a couple of really good options there, and I think there'll be more options as we get closer to the draft.